Hello and welcome to your regularly scheduled program of Cyberpunk 2077, where Chaos Girl takes over Night City. Coming to you live from downtown. We go to Chaos Girl and her wild fantasies. Alright, I'm not doing that again. Whew! Got myself hot and bothered from that. Alright, we're just gonna continue doing all the side stuff around Night City, because that's what we've been doing. And I actually, for once, remember what I was doing when we last left off. We're doing all the stuff out in the dust, and then we came back to the outer part of the city. We were rescuing people and other whatnot stuff. Yes. I love the Dr. Paradox robot loading screens. They're great when he speaks. Well, now I can continue. Finally. Alright, yes. My electric baton. Alright, cool. A little bit of lag loading in. That's fine, that's fine. We have to go to the garage. On the street. I'm calling one of my vehicles. I got two new ones yesterday. Yep, I got the Quartz Bandit and the Type 66 Gen Rowley. Funny thing about this car is like it's got like this like American flag. Oh shit! Yeah, it reminds me of Dukes of Hazzard, quite literally. Oh, hello, Fallen. Hello. It's really fun because there's so much to actually do around the game. The only thing I tell people who want to play this is, you can do the main story up until, where's the mission? You can do the main story up until the mission called Nocturne, because this leads into like the final area mission stuff of the game. So I'd say do like everything around the city and explore before you actually do this one, because after that you won't be able to do anything else. But yeah, there's so much to do, and that's what I've been doing. I want to like kind of 100% the game. Like I'm not gonna do like all of the tiny side stuff, but I want to do all of like the I can't drive, all the actual labeled side missions, the side gigs, and find all of the iconic weapons to put into the geez, I really just can't drive. I flipped the car. Alright, I want to collect all the iconic weapons to put them into the stash to see what the full stash looks like.
Damn right! It will be tomorrow!
He's not supposed to be still standing. Get out. Yeah, it was originally like showcased in, I think it was 2007 or 2013. One of the two were the years when it was first announced. It got put into development hell, meaning it was completely canceled practically. But then, of course, they picked it back up, and it was coming out and everything, and then there were a bunch of more delays because it wasn't finished, and then enough people had complained about it not being released, even after all the delays, so they released it even though it was completely unfinished, and then everyone got mad, and they're like, well, we told you it wasn't finished, and then, you know, they got a lot of backlash for being really crappy on launch, and I was just like, they didn't deserve as much crap as they got, because it's what the people wanted. They wanted it to be released immediately, and I was like, well, that's what you guys get.
It's Blue Moon
yeah.
from the Bus Cracks. You know, the band?
Whole of Night City knows you. What's cracking?
I've got a problem.
You mean you're not calling to ask me to be your dancer? Just kidding. What can I do you for?
It's about a fan of mine. The weirder variety. I've been getting death threats. A lot of them.
Ooh,
All
death
sent to my
threats. That's
private
nice.
address. I can't just wait around until something bad happens. We have to find him and deal with him. I don't know how much you charge, V, but I'm prepared to pay whatever the cost. Believe.
Happy to help out.
Yes.
Gary was right.
Nice side
Relax.
encounters
Chill.
are what I like.
So, I've
Dialogue's
got
great.
a plan. I'll go for a little stroll by Kabuki Roundabout while you hang back. Watch out for any signs of trouble. You catch something suspicious, like if you see the guy, and you're 100% sure it's him.
I'll know what to do.
No, wait. We're not killing anyone here. That would be bad for the band's, like, PR and stuff. All we
So
wanna
it's
do
funny
is teach you a
about that
lesson.
killing people
Whatever.
because all of
You
my
make the rules.
Awesome.
attacks
So,
are technically
just go to Kabuki, sit on the
non-lethal
bench and
because
wait for
of
me.
one of the
I'll come to you.
mods I have inside my Karoshi optics. So if I go to the inventory and I go to cyberware, all the enhanced modifications to my character. So one of my Karoshi optics is I slotted one of them in. All your weapons are non-lethal. Headshots do not deal additional damage, and smart weapons primarily target limbs. Now, even if your weapon's non-lethal, it can still technically kill someone depending on where you're hitting them in-game, even with the target analysis. So, basically, just don't hit people in the head with a full power force swing, and you generally shouldn't kill them, and you should incapacitate them
Ripper
most of
work
the
done.
time.
Uh-huh. Let's have a look then, shall we?
Alright, I'm gonna see if this Ripper dock has anything that is actually more useful to me. I can install. No, see, I've got the best ones here. Oh, what? Grants invisibility for 15 seconds? Does it take out my increased armor? I mean, it's only 35k. I've got enough to spare on it, even if it doesn't do what I want. Okay, I'll go ahead and confirm it. Oh, so I can have both. Okay, that's really cool. So now I've got an optical camo on my character. Let's see, I've got the best optic slot for that. Okay, the exoskeleton increases health by 30%. Increased. I basically already have infinite stamina, so I don't think I'll need the stamina one. Hands. There's not really any good hand mods that I've ever actually looked at besides the Tiger Claw one that you get throughout missions to use the smart targeting and weapons. Yeah, the ballistic processor is okay, but I don't really use the power weapons to ricochet bullets with, so. Oh yeah, the arms. There's so many different arm mods. You have these mantis blades that come out of your arms and stuff. Monowire. The way that I've described monowire to people is it's like a piano or guitar wire that's in your arms, but it's like a lightsaber because it lights up and you can put fire damage and corrosive damage on it and stuff. It does more damage than what I have right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. And then legs, there's only two leg mods ever, either a double jump or a hold to power jump. Those are the only ones I've ever actually seen. But if I want to pull out the monowire, lights up, it's cool. And sometimes you can get it to be different colors. Yep, there's a green version also. I think green and red are the only two versions of monowire. But after that, if we go back to our cyberware, we can put mods on our cyberware if we click on it. As you can see, there's different modification slots for different things. But we have thermal damage, or we can put on chemical or physical damage. We don't have a chemical one for this one, but we have physical and thermal. I'm not sure if thermal adds extra damage. I know it'll do damage over time, just basically off of it by itself, but you know. And lately we've just been doing all the side missions that we have around the area since I've done all the other main stuff leading up to the last one. Yesterday on stream, we got a pistol off of Dexter Deshawn off in the dump area, and what it does is that pistol, so instead of taking ammunition, it shoots your money. And I didn't know that for a second. I was like, why do I have like 34,000 bullets in this thing? I'm like, oh, it's actually shooting my money, which is a really cool effect thing. I know in Borderlands 3 they also had a gun like that that shoots your money, and I was like, oh, that's a unique feature. There's also dialogue stuck at the bottom of my screen for some reason. The game obviously still has bugs. You know.
What was that?
Ah, love the monowire. It is just cool. Let's see, we got reboot optics, crappy knife, and archive. Nice. Easy side missions like that is what I've been doing. There's a vehicle over here we could purchase. If we really wanted to, might end up doing that. I've started purchasing some of the vehicles because getting the money for the vehicles is extremely easy. Your gunshots over here, which means there is something going down. I'm gonna intervene. My monowire is invisible because I pulled it out in the middle of an animation. There it is. And if you look in the top left corner, we have a stamina bar. The monowire doesn't take that much stamina to use anyways. So it's really nice to use, and our stamina regens pretty quick. I think I can get the slow-mo to activate, so if I... Yeah, there we go. Alright, as you can see, the overheat meter means that one of them is using one of their optic things, like I can use mine, like this. And they were initiating overheat, which would do burn damage to me. And as they can do that, I can also do things like that too. For optics, I have slotted into the slot, into the cyberware. Anything you put into the operating system up here, you can put these kind of mods in it, and they're all like different things for hacking, doing damage to them and all that kind of stuff. Cyber Psychosis is like a really big one. They all take different like RAM slots, like it has 10 base RAM on it. And then obviously I've got a bunch of other RAM slots in general from my character stuff. So let's see what else we can do. I usually grab all the stuff that does damage. Because these damages are not non-lethal though. They will kill. So that's generally the thing about it. Let's see, Sonic Shock, I'll put that on there. Memory Wipe, I don't really care for that. So I usually just always have one open one. But yeah, if we go up to character here, the way I have my character built, a lot of tech stuff and intelligence. So a lot of that's giving me a bunch of my extra RAM slots and everything. And then body. I usually save my attribute points in case I need them to like get into a specific area. I'll add them directly to one of these factors. And if we actually want to overview my character as a whole, so you know what they look like and how cringy I look, because I always go for, hey, best armor rating, and then, you know, so I look kind of like this. Oh. Huh. Yeah, a lot of the times it gets blurry because I use Twitch for my Xbox, so it naturally gets blurry. But also, I've never heard of anyone getting an ad on one of my streams. Didn't know that. Dang ads. Yeah, so we look like this. This is just the way. I do also have actual weapons. I just never use them, like ever. For the most part, I've only used like melee and whatnot. Usually after a fight, I'll go around and pick up all the purple and the blue items, so I can deconstruct those to get rare and epic components from them, so I can craft other weapons or upgrade ones that I already have. I'm trying to get the pistol like the most max upgraded that I can possibly get it. One of Jackie's pistols that you get. It's really cool to me, and I really like them, so I don't want to use it until I get everything upgraded to how I want. You know, sometimes I forget about that. That people can get ads just cause I have affiliate. Yeah. Did I kill them? Technically, yes and no. It would depend. So for monowire, it can either kill them or not kill them, even with non-lethal capabilities. But considering I have thermal damage on it, if the thermal damage is the thing that usually will kill, takes them out into the unconsciousness, it can still potentially kill them. Um, Even if I decide to, I'll use my gun here for this next part. So you can also figure out if people are dead or not.
Take her from behind!
Yeah, some of them get stunned, they're unconscious. Like, usually if they're, like, curling around like that, you can tell that they're more in the unconscious state. You can also scan their bodies, and sometimes it'll tell you if they are deceased or not. It doesn't always, have that per every character. But you can still see that they're kind of, like, moving around and stuff. Usually would mean that they're in the unconscious state, meaning that they're not dead, but they're just, you know, literally, they're just unconscious. They're gonna be on the ground forever regardless. If I were to, here, let me, hold on. We are carrying too much weight real quick, so I need to deconstruct some items. Oh, here's the lag. Alright, we're good now. Let's see. Yeah, the game kind of lags when I try to deconstruct things. It takes a hot second to process things sometimes. Kind of get used to that aspect happening all the time. It's mainly because I'm also streaming the game, so it kind of just really tanks a lot, but you know, it is what it is. So we got rid of some weight. So I can actually go up to one of them, and if I really wanted to, he is obviously dead now because I decided to, even with my stuff doing non-lethal damage, shooting them directly in the head is going to kill them regardless. As you can see now, there's a pool of blood below them, signifying that he is actually deceased, instead of just being unconscious like everyone else. Yeah, I lit the one girl on fire. I think one of my weapons may have fire damage. I was shooting with this. Yeah, so it's got a plus 30 to 37. It's got thermal damage on it and a 10% chance to burn them. So, yeah, lit her on fire. So usually if you light someone on fire and they die by that damage, they'll actually die, but sometimes they don't. It just depends on how the game feels at that point, if it's going to kill them or not. Locked door. Can't open it. Oh, I can always double jump. There we go. Oh my. No, get up there. The double jump was one of the first things I tried to go for because it's nice to have that to get around buildings when necessary. You can also just literally steal anyone's car if you really wanted. For the most part, you can just take any car that's anywhere, which is fun to do. We have a sabotage target objective, so we can go do that, and we're just gonna steal one of their cars. Ah, yes. And of course, I can't drive half the time. Those are not the greatest for this game, in my opinion, but you know, they work at least. Usually a random radio station is selected when you get in a car. You could always change it, and the good thing about it is that I know they patched the streamer mode that you can select on the game occasionally, so you get no copyright things or anything. And so usually it'll place the non-copyrighted music that it has in the game, which is very nice.
This is intelligence.
Yo, V.
Been
One
living
and
good?
only. You,
If
Ted?
you ain't
Oh
busy,
dear,
I
I'm gonna
got a
have
gig for
like
you.
3
Get in
overlapping
real
dialogues
quick.
right now,
All you
which is
gotta
kind of
do
weird.
break into a corpo zone and plant a bug. Info's attached.
Fine. Teddy, what's the sitch?
I think
See that
Fortnite has
garage on
something
the left?
similar.
Belongs to Kendachi.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Tip came in, they've got some special goods sitting in there.
I don't know many other games that
Special?
have a feature
For
that's
the Sixth
specifically
Street
meant
gang.
for like streamers and for
So,
helping them
what's on me to do?
to not
You
get
get in the
copyrighted.
garage,
I know that was
place
like one of
this
the big
tracker
things
under
that
the truck. Just watch out for
that was
surveillance
talked
cams.
about when this
Piece of
game was
cake.
being developed was that
You are making
there'd
my
be a
career
mode
right
like
here,
that.
V. The
But when
center
it
of
first
truth.
initially launched, not all of the songs were cut out or
Alright, Teddy.
anything.
Time to get to
So
work.
there were some
Just,
underlying
Do your
issues.
ninja stuff. And don't get caught on camera.
They also
Cameras
take
like
out the
me,
nudity
not
if you
you.
have streamer mode
I'll
on,
be in
but
touch.
even if you didn't use streamer mode and the nudity was shown, it would be fine because according with the Twitch guidelines is a partial nudity or complete nudity is fine as long as it's not the main basis of the entirety of the game. It's not on screen for like minutes, hours at a
You know my
time.
price.
Like, quick
No discounts.
glances are generally okay.
Give a shit.
Which is, I had to look that up at one point because I wanted to stream Dante's Inferno, but the problem about Dante's Inferno is that it's got a lot more nudity than probably is recommended. Like, the game's just so great. Alright, we're trying to sneak. I usually don't sneak around these areas because I don't mind, but sometimes the sneaking is fun to do. When you grab someone, you can either incapacitate or kill them. But I know a lot of the fixers, the people who give you the missions and stuff, they generally don't want you to kill people. So the stealth incapacitation is generally the best thing to use, rather than just straight up killing them. Granted, a lot of the times I don't care what I'm doing stealth stuff. I will just go ahead and usually kill them, depending if they deserve it or not. Certain characters, like, I mean, some of them deserve to be dead in the game, so just kind of eat them a little bit.
Gonna be a good day.
Ooh, finding a lot of new armor pieces that are actually up to scale with my character, which are nice. Okay, we just got a parking lot. And usually if there's an optional mission thing, it's obviously on the right side of the screen, and it's in red. Usually if you complete any optional objectives, whoever the fixer is that usually gave you the quest will give you a bonus. It's usually just extra eddies, which are the in-game currency for completing it.
Framework. Ted's gonna shit so hard on those Kendachi fucks. They won't know what. Anyways, respect for running a tip-top op.
Yeah, some I don't know. Sometimes the dialogue just skips. That's still a thing that happens. Don't know why the dialogue will just skip over to a different part for no reason. We collect rewards. There we go. Probably got. It didn't say that you go here and collect a bonus thing, so sometimes it'll just have it included within itself. Alright, inventory's fine. We're gonna go and see what we can do that's next closest to us. Should be right in front of us. Thievery. Want us to steal something. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go do that. Usually if it's only like, if it's like 400, 500 meters out, I will just run to the objective instead of taking a car over there or anything. Just because, you know, I don't have to wait for the car to pull up and then actually drive there. Sometimes it's just easier. And the more you run and jump, you build up the athletics experience, and that counts towards your base level ups in general.
V, got a client who needs help with some internal corpo skullduggery. Our boy wants dirt on his arch nemesis. One Mateus Stowe. What do you say? Got
Right
your
now,
shovel ready?
deactivating all the cameras around the building. Just because it's easy, you can see that at the top of our screen we have our Cyberdeck RAM.
Briefs attached.
And since we got a lot of it, it only takes 2 to deactivate, then we're gonna go ahead and do that. Anytime you use one of those things, like there, I had to use my force to do that, you get XP in that category for using those. There are a lot of people here. Your Kuroshio Optics pretty much has almost an unlimited range. As you can see, I'm pretty far back and I can do that. Now, if I want someone like him to like get out of my way, what I could do is look at one of those things that's highlighted like this. And here, let me show off breach protocol. So when you breach protocol on something, it means it's going to take less RAM to actually do everything else on it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's Kaiser! Oh my gosh! Thank you for that tier 1 sub. And also, yes, have the lovely founder badge. Thank you for the sub. And welcome into Cyberpunk. I have streamed this quite a lot. And then so, basically we have the entire code matrix here, and our sequence over here is what we need. Now, if we highlight it, it tells us, okay, here's all the ones that correlate to that. But what we need to do is find what row it's in, and it goes down and then over. And sometimes there's 3 different ones here if you're trying to like steal money off of something or things like that. But I always look ahead, so we have a 1C, we need a 55, so we got a 55 and a 7A down below. So we can hit this 1C, this 55, and a 7A, and we'll get what we need. So we have breached the protocol on this item on the back here. And after that, we can initiate an overload, or we can just hit distract. Now, if we just hit distract, it's easy. Anyone near the vicinity, it has a timed attack on it, and this person will maybe go over there. If they don't go over there, we can just sneak past sometimes, because they're distracted regardless. Now we're inside, and hearing that blip means that someone saw me, or knows I'm almost here. Go ahead and try to sneak around. And always, yep, here we go, check your surroundings. You can see, obviously, that it's more than likely intended for us to sneak down through this way. Let's see. Is there an open hatch right here? Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and jump up here. We need to get up there, and I can see a person up there already. There's a lot of things I could do to them, but like it'll all do damage and alerts, so we don't really want to do that. I'm probably going to end up alerting them regardless. That dialogue's still stuck on the bottom of my screen for some reason. So there's a person right here. I think they're looking outwards, so we can just sneak right on in. Close the door behind us. Loot the area because, you know, gotta get that fancy loot here. Alright, we want to steal their data. Nice. And now we just need to leave the factory. Well, this will give me time to test out the new ability I got. So if we hold RB, we can go invisible. We've got like 15 seconds of invisibility. And they'll usually a lot of the time on their dialogue say what the, because they can hear your footsteps, but they can't see where you are, so they contemplate it, but like they'll never find you because ultimately you are invisible throughout that time frame, which is pretty nice. Now that I have that, I can just run out of places majority of the time rather than engage in combat, even though I like to engage in the combat because it is quite hilarious. There's a side job over here, and there's also some other shops that we can check out and see if they have any good exotic items or something that we get. Let's call over one of the vehicles. We'll take the Caliburn. The Caliburn is like the Easter egg Batmobile technically, because you do find it in like a tunnel in a cave, and there's a reference to Batman within it. So it's also just known as the Batmobile in this game. I never go first person in the cars because it's generally not easy to see. But if I switch the camera to the inside, as you can see, the cars are always fully decked out, look pretty cool, you can see everything. But I do not like the driving from the inside of the car, so I would just go third person. Much easier for me to to do it. If they had like an actual third person, like for gaming mode, like they do for Skyrim, I think that'd be a cool addition to have to the game. So you can actually see your character a lot more majority of the time, what they're wearing and everything, rather than only seeing it in the inventory or when you are on a motorbike.
See you around. And tell your sister I said hi.
Of course. If I ever see her again. New job's been tough on her lately.
Need a little pick-me-up. You got Chromanticore?
The swill for, boss. Heard some batches even glow in the dark. Why drink poison when you can drink Spunky Monkey? Way better than...
You freeze up a lot?
1 second, boss. Brad? Hey, Brad! Listen, boss, you help me out? Kids on the block been up my ass lately, and you seem real tough.
Might as well.
Alright, let's do it.
Lead the way.
Thanks, boss. Alright, follow me.
I don't need to follow you. I got the mission objective right here. Alright, let's see what I
Lost your
can do with
minds?
these.
Get your grubby paws off my bike!
You think we're playing around? This is a small price to pay for fucking treason.
You still can't let go of that? Shana made a choice. You should be proud of her.
Proud? That bitch sold out to a fucking corp! Now it's time for payback. Fuck you want? This ain't none of your biz. You another corporal rat?
I do hate the corpos. So...
You're getting back at Corpse by stealing from a street vendor? Well, that says a lot about you. Now back the fuck away from him.
Or you'll do what?
I could break your jaw, fracture your skull, shoot you. The possibilities are endless.
Very
You care
true.
so much about a rat fucking traitor, and you can die together. Yo, Brad, ain't that...
Vance?
Alright, initiating combat.
Lost their damn
Just gonna
mind.
smack the hell out of both of you with the shock baton.
That ought to teach him.
Now that that's over, you okay?
Don't worry about it. I've had worse. No good fucking deadbeats. Up till now, we almost got used to them. But to pull a knife on one of their own? Well, at least Shana can focus on her job now. No one in the family ever got as high up as her. Anyway, stop by whenever you're around. I throw in a nice discount for you.
Sure thing, boss. Thanks.
I do thank you, but we don't go to the vendors very often.
Okay, I really
we
need
just
to say
don't.
this.
What are you selling?
Anything you can
But we'll
fix.
check out. I never go to the closed vendors generally because they don't have anything worth my time. Sometimes they do. Let's see, like these are better quality armor than what I do have, so I might end up actually grabbing them. Very much so. A lot of this, the clothing items I have are very old from what I used to have, so we're gonna go ahead and buy that. We're gonna go buy those pants. They also have some modifications, grants immunity to burn, and all this other stuff. Yeah, I probably won't touch the rest of it, but I will put on those clothing items since they are better than what I got. Let's see. I will disassemble that one so I can get the components from it. And then we'll put that one on. It's better. I keep this suit because it's really cool. It's a military grade net running suit. It looks like a cool outfit most of the time. So then we got new legendary pants. Put those on. Alright, our outfit's still looking pretty weird, but that's just the way it is. I eventually do want to actually like get like a cooler like showcased outfit put together for the character. Just for the ending stuff. There's a gun vendor here.
Okay?
I usually check out the gun vendors,
Night City.
just in case they do have
Iron of
a
every caliber.
legendary
Feast your
item, or
eyes.
potentially some of them can sell iconic items. As you see, they've got some legendary items here. I don't really use snipers, but snipers are pretty fun. I don't use revolvers ever, so I wouldn't get that, but As you can see, they have a lot of legendary item components on them for sale. Granted, they're 8,700 a piece. They are worth it, as, you know, they're not the easiest thing to always come by. But I won't need anything off of them. They don't have anything worth my time. Now, we're going to keep moving forward from here. A cool thing, though, is that the car trunk spaces. So, we can hit open stash. It opens up our stash that's in our apartment. And if it has, like this on it, like the background where it's got like that yellow stuff, it means it's an iconic item. I'm trying to fill the entire iconic space in the, there's like a stash weapons room in V's apartment, and certain ones go into like the foam inserts on the wall. So generally, I've been trying to grab all of the iconic ones and throwing them in here, so because I want to fill that entire wall just to see the wall completed. Because I just think that'd be a really cool thing to look at near the end and be like, wow, I actually grabbed all the stuff. I collected all of it, which is cool. The same thing I did with all of Johnny Silverhand's stuff. Who Johnny Silverhand is Keanu Reeves in the game. Because you can get all of their items, like his shades, his shirt, his gun, all that stuff. I mean, you get an achievement for getting all of it, but the only thing about it is that his stuff doesn't give you a lot of armor or anything. It just looks kind of cool. That's about it. The one really cool thing about his iconic pistol, though, is when you do a melee with it, a burst of fire comes out of it instead, and it does pretty decent damage also on the base.
Job just came in. You're gonna break into the SciTech factory and steal some designs belonging to a certain Rihanna.
Get a break in, easy or hard way.
Client's Kumar herself. I'm guessing you'll need to wrap your head around this one, so be sure to scan the deeds.
Okay. Do they want me to sneak in or anything? Retrieve the data projects. Important things is not playing. Okay, cool. So I don't have to like sneak in. I can do whatever. So that's exactly what. Can I not grapple that? Ooh, okay. So I gotta think about this differently now. Let's think. Might be able to. If I can get on top of this box right here, I might be able to jump backwards and then forward. There we go. Let's go ahead and disable the cameras. Got our 15 seconds of invisibility we can use. Ooh, where to go, where to go? Ooh, camera right there. Turn off the activation. Alright, alright. He didn't attack me fully, so I think I'm good. Oh, there's a legendary item over there, as you can see. Orange box. Oh, it's a full glass room. I was really confused. It's not an iconic weapon, but it is a legendary nonetheless, so I'll probably just deconstruct it and get the components off of it. We're going to steal the data. Nice. Now we just gotta leave them just by running around. Gonna go ahead and get some extra stealth points real quick. Alright, and my optical camo is ready for usage again. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the camo. And then I was never there. It's different playing stealthily. I usually never play stealthy.
You know, It's after gigs like this, I think to myself, shit, am I glad I got V. Keep up the pre-work. Closing the gig.
It's because I know what I'm doing. I know how to play. Also playing on like the normal difficulty, so things are kind of easy regardless of what I do. But I think it's more fun on the easier difficulties because I can explore and do whatever, really.
Massacre at a homeless camp. Send you the info I have so far, but it's pretty thin. You probably already gathered it's a cyber psycho. Oh, and I prefer if he didn't die.
Yeah, she wants you to keep all the cyber psychos alive when you're doing anything. So generally that's shit. That's generally one reason that I grabbed the what do you call it? I'm having to think here. The non-lethal thing for my Karoshi optics. It's specifically for cyber psychos in general, and a lot of times they don't want people dead anyways. So I'm just gonna look at the legs and just smack the hell out of her legs. There we go, incapacitated, quick and easy, just by smacking the legs repeatedly. Alright, so search for area and collect information. So generally, the information is on these things. Cool, then we need to read the shard real quick. We don't actually have to read any of it. We'll just go through it, and then we have to message Regina being like, oh, this is what happened or whatever. So we hold down the D-pad, we open messages, we go down, we find the one that says reply. Click on the reply. Replies generally turn yellow. And then she'll say something back, and then you'll say if you need to say anything or not. Generally you don't. Easy money right there. Easy cyber psycho incapacitation. Keep moving forward. Buy a vehicle for only 16 grand. I might go ahead and go get that vehicle real quick. It is a cheap one. Sometimes I just go around and smack enemies for no reason. It's the chaos way. Wondering what this vehicle is over here. I usually when the fixers send you a I've got a vehicle for purchase thing, you can look at the message and it shows you what the car looks like, but majority of the time I don't look at them at all, so I just figure out what they look like when I why the hell not? Why the hell not? Got a van for no reason now. Alright. Got I'm probably more than likely never going to use this car, but it's fine. There's one over here for 128k. What is that? I've got enough for it, but like, you know. Let's go see what it is. This vehicle is not speedy, but it's funny. There is a handbrake in the game, but the handbrake is not very, it's not... You kind of just lose control once you use it sometimes. A truck for 128k. Yeah, I don't really want a truck, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go find the next mission that we can do, which is right over here. I just don't want the truck.
The problems that you
those are the avocados right there. I call them the avocados just because, but I also, you know,
sorry to
friends with them. We're on their side.
I already explained. There was a sandstorm.
What are you doing? Guess what? Who is this?
No, I thought I'd drop
We lost
by.
a lot of 80s
Make sure
because of
everyone's
you.
playing fair.
Who the fuck is this?
Deals either go quickly or they go badly. It's Biz 101. Longer you drag out the convo, more peeps you'll drag in. Just a reminder that there are more of us. In case you want to pull a gonk move.
You think you're so fucking latest, don't you? And what if I do want to pull a gonk?
Every time that someone in this game says gonk, I think about that little
Try.
droid from Star Wars, the gonk droid.
Over with, Roman. We were late. Our bad, granted. We'll scratch off 10%.
20.
15.
Fine, let's call it a fucking day already. I'll give the sig for the edges.
You must be outside your mind, V. Why'd you come here?
Dealing with the scavs, on their turf, on their terms, you must really be desperate. And desperate people don't think straight.
Save as you're patronizing, V. We knew the risk, but...
We really need this money. Like, badly.
Push up now. You can conversate all you want later.
Why is it taking so long?
Didn't like your ugly skin plate from the get-go. Now I know why. You're the one who flushed us out and what's... Sandra
Oh
Dulce.
shit.
Thought we'd forget, huh? We're done here.
If I were you, I'd think real hard about your next move. You're right. I was the one who took out your chooms in Watson. Shot him like fish in a barrel. Why do you think this'll play out any different? Because you got us surrounded? Take a look at me. A real good one. See my implants? I could slice you into ribbons before you can squeeze a trigger.
Very true.
I know it. You know it.
Give him the edges. What do you... I said, give him the edges! This isn't over yet, Merc.
I've seen some things in my lifetime.
Nice, I didn't have to beat the hell out of all
Hearing
of
you
them.
back there
Even though I wanted to.
sent chills down my spine. Literally. Thanks,
Why are you
V.
walking like that, my dude? You got shit in your pants.
That sure was something.
You whooped their asses real good.
I don't abandon friends in need.
Neither do we. Remember that when the time comes. Thanks for everything, V. So long.
Now, him saying that is literally a small bit of foreshadowing towards the ending time mission stuff, which is kind of cool. That dialogue even interlocked that way. Let's see, another side job we can do. I've got almost every single side job done for the most part. There's a ton in the Night City itself, like in the interpool areas and on the outlying over here. I've gotten like at least over half of the map done. I just gotta do. There's a lot of stuff to do still. I'm hoping by the end of it, I for the most part have all of the iconic weapons that I could get. Yes, I already know the ending. There are multiple endings that you can get depending on all you've done throughout the game. It doesn't the ending doesn't really matter if you start off as one of the nomads, the corpos, or one of the street kids, which I choose them. It doesn't really matter who you choose to start with exactly. You have a different starting point and some different dialogue options, but that's the majority of it. But yeah, I have played the game before. I kind of rushed through it. I didn't really explore or do much.
Coffee, liquor.
That's why I decided to play it again and then actually stream it, because I hadn't at all.
Could use a buzz.
And I wanted to also showcase it to other people who,
Everyone listen up.
you know, haven't been more on the fence about getting it because of everything they've heard. So, you know. But yeah, I think there's 3 technically of 4 different endings you can get based on the point up to the last mission part, up to the Nocturne part, depending on what relationships you have with certain people, like the Aldecados, or your relationship status in the game with certain characters, and you get to choose, you know, who to call for a couple things during that part, and doing all of that will then decide which ending route you're gonna go through, and also depending on a couple like side missions, if you've done certain specific key ones, will also decide which ending you're gonna get.
Know why? Because none of them.
All of the stuff I've been doing is not part of the main story. It's just literally
I've
all
danced with
side quests and
Maelstrom
side
and
gigs. That's
Arasaka.
all I've been doing
You think
for
you
like
could
the
so much as
past
scratch me?
like maybe 5
You'll
streams
die
or
before you
more.
can
I've just
pull
been
that
doing all
trigger.
the side
I
stuff to 100%,
guarantee.
all of it, and get all the iconic items that there could be. Because I could complete the game right now if I wanted. I could just go up and do the Nocturne mission, call the people who I want to call through it, and do like the last like I don't know, maybe I think it's like 30 minutes worth of gameplay. If I really wanted to. So the way it works, because of the different endings and how fast you can play the game depending on your choices, you can beat the entirety of the game in roughly 45 minutes if you really just run through it, or roughly an hour and a half depending on what you're doing. And that's just if you go straight to the game and you don't do a lot of side stuff. If you explore and do all the side stuff, usually I'll do side stuff and I'll stream for, like, if I'm doing Cyberpunk, an hour to 2, or even sometimes I've had some where I did it for like 6 or 5 hours straight, and I've only cleared a small portion of the map doing all the side stuff and getting the things that I wanted to get. There are a lot of hours of gameplay for this. You just, you know, gotta want to do it and want to explore and find everything and do all the stuff that you can actually do in the game itself. I know originally, cause I looked at reviews for the game too at one point, and a lot of people were just like, the game's too short. And then I looked into it to myself, and I was like, actually, the game isn't short. It's only short if you make it that way, depending on your choices and how you play everything. And then so I decided, hey, the first time I played, it took me like, what, maybe 10 hours only to beat it, and I'm just like, I want to do everything. I want to actually do everything. I already know what's going to happen here. We're going to get a iconic weapon, a really cool one, actually, for what it does. So it's called Skippy, and you pick it up, and Skippy's got 2 option firing modes. So
Fuck?
Increasing volume by 33%.
Skippy, you can program him to shoot limbs only to be non-lethal, or to aim for the head only and be
What the hell
lethal.
are you?
Yeah, there's one of the dialogue voice lines that's been stuck on the screen. I just kind of ignored it. I can actually get it to go off the screen if I fast travel, I think.
Skippy.
Guy by the dumpster. That's your owner?
Checking memory. Resources available. 100%. All files removed manually. Possible cause, theft. Original owner, no data. Suggested solution, none.
I got one. I'll take you.
Processing request. No objections found.
You still got all your functions?
Running system diagnostics. Testing will take approximately 47 seconds. Bum bum be dum bum
What-
bum be
What
dum
are you
bum.
doing?
I'm making the wait more pleasant with a soothing melody. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. Test successfully complete.
Singing Disturbia.
Program Skippy version
Fucking
0.01
great.
alpha
Great
is running
line.
correctly.
Is doing the bump bump de dum to Disturbia.
Alright, so what can you do? Besides talk my ear off.
Primary feature, automated targeting. In case of critical threat to user, autonomous shooting capabilities.
Yes.
Please choose one of 2 operating modes. First mode, puppy-loving pacifist. I will aim at the enemy's lower extremities. Second mode, stone-cold killer. I will aim exclusively at the head.
Well, guess I'll go with puppy-loving pacifist.
We go for extremities
Adjusting
anyways.
settings. Bum bum be dum bum bum be.
Regardless, it wouldn't matter because I'm not going to use Skippy because he does not do enough damage. Now, I could upgrade him if I really wanted to do more damage, but I just don't want to use him regardless. Alright, and
Error. Premature discharge. I'm sorry. This never happens.
funny. Now, since he is a tech weapon and he will auto-aim for certain parts of the body, that's why we have this big square around on the screen. But, you know,
Don't stop.
yeah, Skippy also speaks very highly sexually the whole time. But we don't want to use Skippy anyways. So we're gonna get rid of Skippy. I don't know why the exclamation mark thing stuck in the top of this for certain items. Those ones can't be thrown in the stash sometimes. I think that's a bug that I haven't really been able to figure out how to deal with. And it is a little annoying because that means certain ones that are supposed to go in an iconic slot, I can't even put them in there. I know that where it does that glitch on some of Johnny's clothes. Like, yeah, that little exclamation point, if it stays there the entire time, I'm not going to be able to put that at the stash. And if that gun happens to be part of one of the stash slots, I will be screwed in making the inserts complete. We can test this, actually, if I find a fast travel station nearby. Open up the map here. So, there's a fast travel station in front of us down this way. So, we'll run that way. If we can't put Skippy in the stash, I will forcibly use Skippy at some point just because. Alright, so fast travel station, we need to go to the apartment that V lives, which is not Mega Building. It's the... Jeez, where does she live again? Let's travel. No. Thought it was near the afterlife. Nope. It's funny because I think it is supposed to be. I can just go on here and actually find it myself. Apartment. It is Mega Building. Okay, so it's a Mega Building H10 Atrium. So we go up here, and then Mega Building H10 Atrium. So we're gonna fast travel there, and hopefully this fast travel also gets the dialogue off the screen that's been stuck there the whole time. Okay, I was gonna say, hopefully the game didn't just crash, because usually when it black screens for that long, it usually means it crashed, or my, I have a lot of things downloaded onto an external drive that's just plugged into the Xbox, but it's not quote-unquote made for the Xbox, and it kind of just shorts out sometimes, so I was just like, oh, I hope that didn't happen, because that's happened before during stream. Crazy things always be happening. Okay. So we are loaded here. No, that dialogue is still stuck on the screen. There's only one other way to get rid of that. So I might do that in a second, which is just a save quit load. So if we open up here, this is the room I was talking about. Certain iconic weapons are thrown into the stash. Now there's one that looks exactly like Skippy, right? So I'm hoping that putting it there, it'll let me put Skippy in there. And as you can see, Skippy does not appear on the thing, meaning I can't put him in there. So I'm assuming that he is one of the slots that's supposed to go there, because one of the other iconic weapons that looks just like it will not. And everything in here will always say 0 DPS until you take it out for no reason. I don't know, it's a glitch. So the Genjiro is the exact same build as it's not meant to go in that slot, so it doesn't. So there's a lot of iconic weapons and stuff. So I'm pretty sure Skippy's supposed to go there, and I can't put him in there now because the game is you know, sometimes kind of shit. Yeah, will not let me put him in there. I don't understand why. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. But in order to get that dialogue off the screen, I'm gonna try doing a quick save, and then a reload real quick. Might as well deconstruct some of this crap in my inventory real quick. Yes, the very slow deconstructing process. Alright, that just cleared some space. So we're gonna try doing a save real quick. We'll hit confirm. And then we'll exit to the main menu and then come back into the game and see if that fixes the dialogue issue that has been stuck on the screen. Hopefully it does, because if not, then it's gonna be there for the rest of the game. Alright, so continue. Continue game. And now we wait for it to load.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. You connect to the net, right? Well, I wouldn't if I were in your shoes. Corporations say the new net is safe and secure.
Yes, Dr. Paradox, we love listening to your wonderful conspiracies.
From up in their ivory towers, everything must look all nice and pretty. But they're wrong. The net is just a rusty car with a fresh coat of paint.
The net's a rusty car. If that ain't the truth. Alright, now if we hit continue. It seems that the dialogue is off of our screen. Let's see if it fixed Skippy though, that I can get him out of my damn inventory. I doubt it did though. It did not. Fuck you, Skippy. Fuck you. Alright. Damn it! I don't know why. I've tried to look up why the game does that on certain items, and I have not been able to figure it out. So to my knowledge of knowing why it decides to do that. But now we're in the middle of this area where a bunch of other side missions are, even though I was over here doing these ones. So we're gonna go back over to this area, do those side missions, because I wanted to do it all in a certain order, certain way. At least we got the dialogue off the screen. That's a plus. I guess. Now we just wait for the lovely loading screens of Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, and they've loaded. Alright. Let's go this way. Oh, and because Skippy wants to be a bitch, we're going to use Skippy. Come here, you little shit stain. You only do 501 damage. Alright. Alright, the door has not loaded. I can tell because it looks like it's, yeah, not everything's loaded in this area, so we're gonna give it a second to load. Alright.
Got a client who needs to get a certain shot. Problem is, the shard's in the skull of a courier who's currently stretched out on a crematorium slab. Details are attached.
Oh, hold on. Judy sent us a message, and Judy is waifu in this game. Major waifu. No. Judy. Judy's waifu.
I'm a member of the Greyer family.
I'll see if I can find Judy at her apartment so you can see what she looks like. Cause Judy is fucking hot. Okay. Get inside the morgue. What's the best way to just get inside the morgue? Can I just distract? Doesn't seem like the hologram stripper distraction is working. Maybe it is, maybe it is. I'm gonna go invisible here just for precaution.
Listening's a skill, you know.
The hell is it now?
Ooh, we actually look invisible. That's fucking cool. Didn't know that. Oh, the elevator. We can go down to the morgue area. Alright, hopefully we can find what we're looking for in here.
Someone turn it off! But we say them lightly. For we know.
Boom, bada bing. This one seems pretty easy. We didn't even have to use Skippy. Alright, is there an easier way to leave this place? Oh, my optical camo is ready, so I might just be able to use that. Unless...
Hello? Probably one of my groupies.
Actually, we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit the invisibility. Not like he can see. Nice. Now we're just gotta go deposit the shard. I think this camo is much handier than I expected. I didn't think I was actually gonna use it quite often. Because usually in the RB spot instead, I usually have all the grenades. But don't need grenades when you've got invisibility, I guess. Alright, so we hit deposit. Nice. There is a event going on over here. As you can see on the map. It has the blue star badge icon on it. Which means the officers will need our help.
The demon-possessed shards on its way to the client.
As you can see, Skippy will go for the legs and incapacitate. It's also burst fire and it's automatically seeking. Like, as long as there's a target there, they'll just go straight for them. But I hate Skippy, so we're not going to use him anymore because Skippy made me mad. We're just gonna go run around and smack people with a electric baton because I think it's funny. Nice. Looks like they've got some items that I want to pick up. I'll take for deconstructing purposes. Anything that's blue and or purple, I will generally pick up, especially the purple ones. Alright. See, the next one's around the area that we can do. Got everything in this area, so now we're moving towards down in this area. Let's go to the bottom sphere of the area here, which fits 50 away. We will call one of our vehicles in. Let's take one of the bikes. I like this bike. Don't smack into me, car. Car, bike, same thing. So yeah, you go in third person. You can go in first person too, but like, no. It's kind of, I don't know. The driving in first person in this game is just really weird to me. Can I go back in the third person, please? Game, let me go in the third person. Thank you. Seems my head gear, whatever it is, has not wanted to load in. So that's fine. Not every bike you can get flung off of, but if I hit someone on this bike, I've noticed that I will actually fly off of the bike. Unlike on Jackie's Arc, I don't fly off of it for some reason. I just stay on it and like bounce around. Smack people. Oh my gosh, what is that glitch? Hold on. The camera was inside my face.
See the attachment floor on the wheels. And its owner.
Just like the good old days.
See a legendary item over there. Did I see a legendary item, or was that light just glowing? No, there's a legendary item.
Still gonna die. Let's get it over with.
It's a legendary upgrade component crafting spec. That's actually nice. That. Oh, another legendary. Legendary crafting component spec, alright. And a skill shard. We're finding useful things here. Right, install the malware. Okay. You're gonna what? Right, one more person out here. What? Didn't even see me run past me. I got a full charge. Boop. Get smacked. What? It says get to the car. Am I supposed to like get it out of there somehow? I don't. What? I don't know. I don't know if this is safe, but huh. I don't know if it's supposed to be stuck in there like that. I think it's supposed to be up top here, but it glitched, maybe? I might have to reload. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be down here. Wow, the game's really not liking anything right now. Yeah, I'm gonna reload real quick. Yeah, you know, like I said, sometimes there's still some glitches that happen with this game. There we go, okay. It's reloading. Very long loading screen. That's what we love to see. Yes, indeed. Like to see that puppy do. Fantastico. Muy bien. Alright.
Come on out.
Okay. Okay. We are loaded in here. The car is under there again. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna blow up the car and see what that does. I'm gonna see if that'll actively, like, do anything to it. If it fails the side mission, I don't think I'm really gonna care, because I don't think you get anything that's, like, needed from this. Because if it's just gonna be stuck like that, there's nothing I can do. It says get to the car, but not get in it, but also not that it's gonna be... there's gotta be a way for me to, like, glitch into it at least. If I could... Nope. I think I'm just gonna blow up the car, because that seems to be my only potential option to fix this. So, inventory. We'll change our quick access to... I have like a bajillion grenades. Okay. So there's literally nothing to do about this. How many grenades it takes to blow up a car?
Got it!
Okay.
V, I trusted you, and you failed.
What could I do?
I believe we both stand to learn from this. Go with God.
You know, it's not like I could do anything. Considering it was stuck in the ground, Padre. Okay, you know, you can't blame me for this one. It is 100% not my fault. Okay? Alright. We don't have to redo it or anything. There's no option to redo it. We fail it, because quite literally couldn't do anything about it. But that's not my problem. I don't mind. Sometimes it happens. Did I just get hit by a car? I guess I did. Alright, we're fine though. We're fine. It's 800. 800 meters out, so we'll take the bike. Yeah. Like how it wanted me to go this way, now it wants me to go the other way. Yes, yes, again. Oh, see, now I can go this way. Alright, I'll go this way.
Don't touch me.
Ooh. Oh, oh no. Nope, we're losing control. Oh, nope, we're good. Nope, nope. Maybe. Alright, we're good. Yes, I smacked the fuck out of that person drifting. But hey, it's A-okay.
Call you back.
Alright, Regina, don't speak. You're gonna tell me there's a cyber psycho. Right? Yeah, it's a cyber psycho. All about it, Regina.
As you were saying.
Hey, a gunfight broke out in a cafe on the waterfront. See what's going on over there, okay? If it's a cyber psycho problem, I want that problem to stay.
Got a Delta.
Yep, you want them to stay alive. Yep, got it. Got it. I'm just gonna keep smacking them. Yep. Yep. Come here. Come here. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? Bastard. Get back here. What the f- I can't jump that high. What? Come on. Oh. Alright, you wanna play the hard way? Play the hard way. Get the fuck down, you stupid piece of shit.
So, where were we?
Cool, it's gonna end the call again, and then it's gonna... Okay, read the shard, boop, close. Then we got to... Gina about it, so, where is... What? I didn't miss it, did I? Can I? It's right here, that's why. Messages, click the down button, it says one here. Does she have to finish, like, the... Oh, I gotta search for information, that's why. Okay. One of them has got to have, a message on. That's why. So we read this message, boop boop. Then we gotta look for more. You have a shard on you? No, you don't. Down here. Ah, okay. No shard, which means you probably have the shard on you. No, you've got other stuff. And a shard, okay. So you've got the shard. Did the whole time. Open Regina messages. Response? Alright, this one back. Good. No, not inventory, we go to map. Okay, better go back up there now. My running stopped all of a sudden. I was like, what happened? Not good, not good. So another cyber psycho just up the street?
B. A few Zeta Tech corporals walked into an auto shop. The punchline, none came back out. Apparently it's a family business that's fallen on hard times. My hunch is the owners finally snapped. And you know I got a nose for this stuff.
We're just gonna disarm all of these, because why not? We also get XP for it. Got a little too close to that one. We can just disarm them using our cyber deck, which is a lot easier for a lot of these. The ones that actually have the lasers that I can see, can disarm by hand. But the floor ones are a no-no for trying to disarm, because these ones suck. there's any more on the floors. Ah, I was gonna try to grab him. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, you're a healthy one. I can still smack the shit out of you, though. Oh, fuck! Stepping towards the mines, asswad. Just gonna disarm all of them while we're standing here. So you can't lead me into the back of them. As long as you don't shoot them, we'll be fine. Or if I don't smack one. Stop trying to lead me into them. You shit. Oh, and you're healing. That's great. Alright. That should be all the mines taken care of. There's one right there.
Need a push in the right direction. Data turns are created in all Night City. Now available in the back.
So these bodies gotta have what I'm looking for. One of them's gotta have the correct shard. Or this could actually. Hit use, go through the messages, just gotta click on them. Oh, and then we just gotta message Regina again. There's two she wants replies to. Get that one out. Send that reply. Make sure we don't need to reply to that one again. Make sure that one's fine. Alright, we got it. There's a car right here. There's 17K. Let's go see what it is. It's only right up the road. Thrax 388 Jefferson. What is that? Is this? No, that's a break-in. Okay. The vehicle seems to be, Peekaboo? It's invisible. And it's literally just not here. Alright, I guess we won't know what the heck that is. That's perfectly fine, I guess. Not my problem. I think after this mission, we're gonna go ahead and go see Judy. Because Judy is waifu. Go to the bus depot. Yes, waifu Judy. You'll see why. You'll think she's waifu material also. Don't you worry. Smack. Smack. Smack.
Whatever it was,
Smack.
you got away from this, Ludias.
Smack. Smack. Bonk.
Feed this time.
Bonk.
Restore the natural balance.
Stop praying!
Bonk.
A Valentino tropical. You can change that. If you find out who's covering for the gang, I'll pay extra. Spec attached.
Boop. Bonk, bonk, beep, boop. Bop!
Who would have thought?
Well, either they're planning a costume party, or they're gearing up for a different sort of party.
Oh, there you are, John. Yes, Keanu Reeves. Those arms.
Can you
What's this?
spot the two things that don't match?
Give up.
Hint 1, Militech. Hint 2, Valentino's.
Oh, if I look at the computer, I can find the info I need, probably. Got them. Use, hit messages, take a quick look. Not fully. Let's go upstairs. Can run, but you can't hide. Ha ha ha. You can get smacked the fuck up. This is another. Oh, that's just a. Turn off deactivation. Jeez. Oh, what the? Ow, hey, yo, what up, son? What up? Shotgun, legendary item. Oh my gosh. It's a bustier with bulletproof lighting. Excuse me? What? Now that's funny. Got anything else worth looting in this area? Does not look like it. Carry your body. Alright, we're gonna pick up the body. If the body glitch happens again, that'll be funny. Nope, no body glitch. Yesterday's stream we had a body glitch and I had to carry someone's body, but like I had a shotgun out at the same time apparently, and their body was like inside of me. It was a little weird. Yes, the speedy rush. It's really cool. I don't know what the ability's actually called for that. But like it is really cool. Let's go loot these bodies at the same time. I'll just deactivate that. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop your body, dude.
Take care, Jose.
The car's on his way. Did you learn who busted him out after he killed that batch? You're telling me a mega coup was involved in the killing of some ordinary beat cop?
Joffrey's death was an accident. Jose was covered for another reason.
I'm still listening.
He and his crew were hired to launch a full-blown assault on an Arasaka facility, and do it using Militech equipment.
Attacking Arasaka. On Arasaka's behalf. Shit. You need to get out of there.
You know more than you're telling. Spill.
I'm just speculating here, but
Out with it.
there's a good chance that Arasaka's looking to pick a serious fight with Militech. Maybe even all-out war.
And? Jose's hit was meant to be their excuse? Kinda slim, don't you think?
It's not just Jose. I've heard of other cases. Same MO. This runs deep, V.
But why war? Still picking up pieces from the
No
last
bigger
one.
smokescreen than war. Maybe they need the attention of something else.
Not sure I even want to know. You, Padre?
Not this time, no. Not my boy. Not my... See you around.
Yeah, be seeing you.
Alright, now let's figure out if I can remember where Judy's house is. Where is Judy's house? I might have to look it up real quick because I don't remember. Oh, it's just called apartment, I think. So we need to go to street. Yeah, because this is V's apartment. So we gotta go to Charter Street. So we need to find a fast travel. Get ourselves to Charter Street. And a fast travel in front of us. Bonus ready to collect. Yes. Yes, Padre, I know, but like, I'm trying to go find the waifu. Alright, so we got to go to Charter Street, which is up over here. Right? Charter Street. Okay. Hopefully she's in the apartment, because if she's not in the apartment, I've got no idea where to find her. Like, never would figure it out. Alright. Should be behind us. It's like over here. Right? Not right. It's not that apartment. It's these apartment buildings. If I remember right. Should be go up top. This one. Judy! Judy! Judy!
I was just thinking of you. And before you ask, no, you weren't wearing clothes. Before I forget, some lady called me, Elizabeth something. Said she had a job for someone with an eye for virtues. Told her to drop you a line.
Nice of you to think of me, Judy.
Hey, don't mention it. I just hope she's worth the eddies.
If she steps away from this, we can get a better look at her.
Interesting.
We need, don't need light.
What else is going on besides that?
You know, same old.
So, funny as you'd like to know, there is a sex scene with Judy. I already got past that, some of the past streams that is on YouTube. I did upload it to YouTube, so, it is there.
If I wasn't always on the move, you and I could spend more time together. Enjoy life.
Quality over quantity, V. Just focus on tying up all your loose ends. Then you and I are leaving this city once and for all.
Let's talk for a little while longer, before I have to Delta somewhere.
For you, I've got all day.
How's Virtue Tuning going? Scroll anything preem lately?
Depends what you call preem.
After the stream, I will DM you the
How'd you get
the exact video and time frame so you can see it for yourself. It is the censored version though, so you don't like see anything, but like
So I tried,
you know,
and I
you
did.
can still experience
And then it
it.
just snowballed from there.
Guess I kind of have to be into a
Yeah,
little bit of
it's
everything.
censored, so it's the fine
When it comes
version.
to virtues, I'm mostly
Yeah,
in it for the
without
intel.
streamer
You
mode
mean
or the
seeing who
censor
killed
mode,
who using what?
it's obviously
Yeah,
uncensored,
something
so
like
you get to
that.
see
You see it
everything. Well,
differently. For
almost
you, it's
everything. You know,
art.
they don't show everything obviously, because then it just wouldn't be a sex scene
Always wondered,
exactly. It'd be more of a
why the
different
smut
kind of
industry?
thing. So
Isn't it obvious?
they knew
2
where their
minutes
line
of
was,
real
where they could
feels
go
a
with
week's
this.
pay.
Sure, but
There's also
I
one
thought
with
someone like
Pan
you wouldn't
Am,
be
who's
into the
also
whole
another romanceable character. I think there's one with a couple guys.
Objectification. Not in my virtues. My actors love what they do, and
But
that's
I
why
only go
everyone
for
wants
Judy
to
because
feel 'em.
Judy's
Can't
best.
fake old
Best
school
waifu.
emotions.
something else I wanted to talk about.
Got all the time in the world.
What's new at the mocks?
Susie isn't giving me the time of day, as usual.
Couldn't you replace Susie and lead the mocks?
No way in hell. I'll stick with tuning virtues, thank you very much. If you haven't noticed, I'm not much of a people person.
Correct. Well, there's nothing really else to do with Judy besides talk to her, but she's a very tech-savvy person, as you can see. Cool. Yeah, this is the little apartment that Judy owns that they let do. But I don't think you can initiate any other, like, specific cutscenes or things, with them after the initial ones. Here. I think we can get a close-up of what my character actually looks like if I just change some of their things. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we can actually get a look at my character closer. So I'm gonna go back up to Judy's apartment and then just go to the mirror, because you can actually look into the mirrors. Just a cool thing. So, where is there no mirror? Okay. Can I this mirror? Is that not a lookable mirror? Do I have to like? Judy, do you not have a working mirror in this apartment? Alright, this one works, so let's take the stuff off my character. So we'll take the shades off. Take the jacket off. Alright, so then now, if I look in the mirror, we can get an actual better look at my character. Oh, why does it have the, like, why am I over to the side? Damn it, game! Alright, well, my character has, like, red eyes and stuff. I mean, it's... I hate that little... A lot of those things have to be in the middle of my screen, which makes it kind of... Well, I might be able to zoom in from the inventory screen. So if I click on this... Yeah, you can get a little bit of a better look there for what they look like. It's probably the best we can do for a look, since it puts me to the side of the screen. But yeah, they've got tattoos everywhere. Their eyes are like red tinged. We've got our cybernetic enhancements here. They actually have red piercings all along here. They have an eyebrow piercing too. There are piercings on each side of their nose and in their nose. They're all red. But yeah, that's what the character looks like. We're gonna go ahead and put on all of our armor stuff. Ooh, and we got a crafting upgrade out of that. That's cool. Yes, that is wonderful waifu Judy, and a better look at my character. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream there today, so we're gonna go ahead and save the game, and we're gonna go raid a friend of mine, Rabbi Ruby fan. They are amazing. They've been playing a lot of NES games recently and everything and whatnot. They're just really cool. They're an awesome person. So we'll do, it's /raid, right? Yeah, so I just gotta spell right. They also do like anime. They are part of the anime squad, which is really nice because anime is lovely. But yes, thank you everyone who came today. If there were any follows for anyone who just decided to drop by and didn't say anything, thank you for that. Again, I don't have alerts for those. And Kaiser, thank you for that wonderful sub. You're now one of the founders of the channel. But I might play more of this tomorrow or on the weekend. Yes, thank you everyone for coming. Now, we go raid. Whee!